Hello, everybody. Um, Welcome, everybody, on the various parts of the rainbow that you're sitting on. It's very nice to see you. Hello. I've added a few more faces in the background. I'm sure you can see. They make me happy. I just love fluffy, squishy, soft, cute things. And sometimes I like modifying them myself. I will. Other times I will just you know leave them alone for a little while until I can think of something cool, and then I modify them. It's just how I've always been. When I was little, I would modify things that my friends would give me, or my parents, if they happened to like not want something, I would take it gladly and I would modify it. Um, I was always making things brighter, sparklier, glitterier, more gaudy. I suppose you could say I was making things that I think perhaps young drag queens might have liked. Because for me, um, jewelry's never big enough, hair's never big enough, there's never enough sparkle and never enough glamour. It's just have fun, live life, just add that to it. It'd be great. I love that kind of fun in life. And I mean, if we're not here to have fun sometimes, then what are we here for, right? You know? I have one more little guy I wanted to kind of save for a few minutes. But this is the one I got for me because I don't know why, but he's too cute for words, honestly. Look at this. Look at his face. I mean, seriously, look at that. I mean, how could you not like him, right? Look, he got a little puffy tummy. And he's just like this little fuzzy butt. He's so cute, right? Well, he's got another little feature. And I was reading about these. They're like these little dream dolls. And they're for people to give to their kids. Well, I know I'm not a kid, but I like kid things. Like, plushies. Well, this right here is a little pouch. And this is where you can put like your bad dreams if you're a kid, or I don't know, maybe somebody said something mean to you and you can write it down and put it in there and they'll eat that too. But either way, it's a really cute little concept. And as an adult, when I look at that, I think, well, there's no reason why you couldn't, like write little notes to your loved one and give that to them. Or I mean, you could get that for your kids for other reasons. It doesn't have to be for some like a very sad moment, or coping with bullying alone. It could also be something to look forward to. You could fill them with like maybe a candy they like, or something small. Could be, see, I for me, like, Christmas is, it was never the most fun time for me, so I always ended up looking at Christmas like I wanted to carry that feeling year round. So I was always getting things for my friends, my partners, any time of the year. And so when I look at this little guy, I think, he's almost like a little year-round stocking stuffer. You open his little mouth, you put whatever little gift you want in there, a little surprise. It could be a little jewelry box, who knows? And you just stick it in there, and all of a sudden you've got this great like little thing that you could just carry on in your house if you wanted to, like a little tradition, like a nice tradition, something good, something to look forward to. I got one for my partner, and I want to do these kind of things too. And also, I've been sitting them outside of my window, because I know that there are some kids that go by, and I never see them because I'm usually asleep, and because I'm very light sensitive. So for me, it's I have to be kind of careful how much sun I get because I just burn so quick. But I know that some of them pass by, so I stick these two little guys, or maybe another stuffy in the window, just like sitting there, and maybe just for something cute to look at, or something different to look at, being in this lockdown like we are. There's also a stuffed bee. It's about this big around, brown and fuzzy, and it has these big, huge wings. And I had to use a little laundry clip to clip them open, because if not, they just laid down and you couldn't really see them. So it looked like a big brown fuzzy thing, and well, yeah, I'd rather it look like a big brown fuzzy yellow bee. So yeah, that's how I solved that. So yeah. So I have a cute little thing display in my window, and every now and then I draw something cute, something whimsical, and I put it in the window because it has been really difficult not being able to physically touch and talk to people and things like that. And I don't know. I just wanted to try to bring some joy to the world if I could. I found it actually makes me feel better when I'm dealing with so many health issues. It actually makes me feel better to do good things for other people. Small, little, tiny things, but why not, right? I have been doing some scouring of the internet, and I've found some really strange things. Who knew, right? It's the internet. I love it. But here's something funny. Now, I mean, it's not super important, and it's kind of weird. It is a Guinness World Book Record for somebody drinking a Capri Sun as fast as possible. Now, I don't know when you were a kid, but when I would take the Capri Sun, I would immediately flip it upside down, and I would stick my straw in the bottom of it. Don't know why, but for me it was just easier because when you're sitting, holding a drink at an angle, I would just lay it kind of on my chest a little bit, and then I would just drink it and have my sandwich, and it just seemed to work out. Other people, well, they like to follow the rules and drink it properly. I never really followed the rules. Not to the point of criminality. No. But, I definitely would, if at all possible, do something else. If somebody told me I had to go down this path or that path, and that one looks more interesting, and it's daylight, and there's enough safety measures, and nobody else seems to want to go down there, I'm probably going to try it out. But, yeah. So, here's another one. Okay, it's really cool. Rubik's Cubes. Now, for some of you guys, Rubik's Cubes are a dilemma. It's a conundrum you look at and think, oh, I can't do this. Or you get kind of, sly, and you try to slide the stickers off and replace them, and, ooh, look what I did. No. It doesn't work that way. I just finally came to the conclusion I'm not very good at them. But someone is. And his name is Atharva R. Bhatt. He solved 3 at once, 2, 1 in each hand, and 1 with his feet. I'm blinking because even I have to let that settle in for a second. He solved a Rubik's Cube with his feet. I can't even do it with 2 hands. And here's this boy doing it with his feet. Wow. But hey, go, this kid, keep doing it because you're doing something fun. And you don't want to know the reason why he did it? Basically because he found out that the category was potentially going to disappear. And he wanted to do it one last time. Pretty nifty. I thought so. Let's see. Here we go. We have... Oh, yeah. Now here's something, I don't know. I find it interesting. And I share what I find interesting with the world, so maybe someone else will like it too. I don't know. But in England, for the longest time, ketchup, or tomato sauce, as I've been told, is the favorite condiment. Apparently that has been eclipsed now by sriracha sauce. English people are now preferring the more spicy condiment. Now, apparently they haven't tried jalapeno ketchup. When I lived in West Texas, you had jalapeno ketchup, and a little went a long, long way, and it was really nice. But I'm the sort of person that if you're going to put jalapenos in my meal, you slice a piece of fresh jalapeno, you walk through the room that you're going to put it in my dish, you press it on the plate for maybe a few seconds, and then remove it from my plate. And then I get the hint, the essence of, the scent of, perhaps. I'm a wuss. I do like the taste though, but oh my gosh, it's such punishment. Ooh. And when you have fibromyalgia, for me, flavors are really overwhelming. So when I had a jalapeno, it was, it was enlightening. It brought me to new taste sensations I'd never experienced in pain. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, another condiment that's really good, it's from West Texas, highly recommend it, is mesquite honey. It's not popular because most people aren't even aware that it's available, but it comes from the mesquite tree, and it's so nice. It's very light, and you can taste it if you get mesquite bean, I think, because I grew up there and I believe they were mesquite pods, and they grow from little tiny things to big trees, and they're an amazing plant. And they might actually be a tree, and I could be completely wrong on that one. But if you ever can try mesquite honey, do it. It's good. It's very good. I do recommend that one. Well, we got a lot more bunnies from one bunny. There was a lady who had a bunny, and she picked up another bunny, a boy one, and was expecting it to have been unable to sire baby bunnies. Well, this was what they had been told. At some point, they noticed that their other bunny was pregnant and was giving birth all on the same day, because some time had passed, so yeah. And she had 24 baby bunnies. 24. 2 dozen. 24 bunnies? Holy cow. But holy cute too, right? I'm getting images, and it's really cute. I mean, baby bunnies. I love baby bunnies. I want to keep making sentences with more B words, like bouncing baby bunnies, beautiful baby bouncing bunnies, and I could keep going, but I'm not sure if that would annoy my viewers or if you'd like it. I know that there have been issues with Dr. Seuss. I know, but his whimsical, more positive, cute stuff I do still like, and it is really unforgivable what he did. But I have to try to take something positive out of it, because it's part of my, it's something I really like. I like Dr. Seuss. I don't know, I'm conflicted. I don't know if I should just get rid of all of his out of my life, because if I do that, then there's other things that people are going to find out about other artists or other books or other things over time, and then where does it stop? I mean, am I going to end up having to disavow my like for so many things? I don't know. I really would like feedback about that, because I do like Dr. Seuss's work, I should say. I don't care about him as a person. I never knew him. And had I known how deplorable his points of view could be, I wouldn't have even bothered to look at what he did. And some people might look at me askance at that and think, oh, how narrow-minded, but I just have this shut off when it comes to people that are either that are bigoted in any way, you know, intolerant or cause harm to people. Anyway, back to something more positive. I've been excitedly exploring the Urban Dictionary because I love words, old words, new words, and it's interesting to see how the new words are formulated, you know, and looking at the meanings of them and things like that. So I did a little bit of research and I found 2 words I thought were kind of cool, you know. One of them I've never heard, like Bagoogoo. 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 A Bagoogoo is an evil giant orange monster that hides in your closet. And apparently it is the ugliest thing ever. It especially loves to eat children and bunnies. Okay. Or it is a word that is used when something is so gross that there is no word to describe it. I like it for that. Because think about it. If you saw something that was just horrible, atrocious, oh my gosh, what am I looking at? I think it would be kind of funny if it's appropriate. You'd just be like, wow, look at that Bagoogoo. I mean, come on, that's comedy. That's funny. Bagoogoo. Even saying it makes me want to giggle. Bagoogoo. Alrighty. And the second one I found that I think you guys might like, and I think it's pretty cool. You could use it to describe a lot of people, I think, because most of us are not made of wealthy means. So, yeah. But it's called an Aspartame Dame. And what the description is an artificial, slightly cheaper, but highly profitable sugar mama. Oh. And the usage is, I don't need a sugar mama per se. I'd be doing fine with just an aspartame dame. Oh, hello. I like that one. That was snarky. It was a little snappy, a little sassy. I'm with it. I like that one a lot. What do you think? You like it? I digged it. But anyway, that was suggested by somebody called Grizzlybarr. Grizzlybarr. I'm guessing that's how he pronounces it. A Grizzlybarr. And is the Grizzlybarr over there? I think so. And I can do that, honestly, I feel, because I was born in South Carolina and I was raised in the South for quite a while. Not long enough to get a real thick accent, apparently. But I grew up and some of my relatives have really thick accents. Some of them, even I had a hard time understanding, believe it or not. They just had this drawl. It was so thick. But they were from Louisiana, and they had this accent along with it as well. And that made it even harder to understand. So, I tried. But, yeah, they were my relatives. I only got to meet them one time in that circumstance anyway. Prior to that, I didn't even know they even existed, right? It's like, oh, okay, hi. But, yeah, it was an interesting trip that day. So what do you think of my words? Do you like them? Do you think they're cool? Because I do. I had a lot of fun looking them up because, there are so many new words being created. If you look at the list on the Urban Dictionary, I'm looking at it right now, and there have to be, and this is for 2021, there's 5 pages of just new potential words that they're coming out with. I'm kind of excited. It's not the sort of word that I that you would find, I suppose, in like a highbrow sort of piece of literature, but it's interesting anyway. And I love the way some of them work. Like the Aspartame Dame, that was cool. I liked how that worked. Oh, and I almost forgot. I wanted to kind of show you. I don't know if you can see it, but I am wearing the Killstar. It's a long blouse, and it's kind of see-through. I don't know if you can see my hand through it. It's so comfortable. You barely feel it on, and it's really nice. These beautiful, beautiful earrings are from, let's see if I have them flipped correctly. I didn't. Okay, these are from Cindecora. She did a beautiful job. Beautiful. I love them. And they're huge, and yet they're just gorgeous. I'm so happy. She also did something else for me that I was not expecting, and I'm so happy with this. Because see, I love a moth. Moths are so beautiful. They're like these, they're kind of like these little creatures that are so delicate, but they're more like in the dusk or the nighttime, and I just really appreciate them. And I hope you will too. I hope you'll, next time you see a moth, you'll see beautiful, because I know I do. And I know it has been a while. I'm still having trouble with, well, the side effects of the vaccine. I've been dealing with some real like flu-like symptoms, and just not generally feeling that great. And I'm trying to just keep moving forward and getting things done, but occasionally the symptoms can be a bit overwhelming. Just a little, you know. Anyway, I'm going to put all of this information down at the bottom. I hope you enjoyed what I had to share with you today. I know I'm really enjoying being able to like share with all of you, and I have one new subscriber, which I'm very proud of. Thank you so much. It's really nice to have another one. And if anybody else wants to join and subscribe, please do. I would love to have your company along with us on this, you know, little vocal journey. And I'm looking at like programs and what I need to have to run in order to create, you know, some better contact and things like that. Excuse me, content. Pardon me. And we'll see what we can come up with. But I don't want to let this one run too long, so I'm going to end it here. I want to wish you the best of days, the best of afternoons, and the best of nights wherever you might be. Okay? Mwah. Kisses on the cheek. Talk to you later.